Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Two Girls, Two Opinions. Don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit us down below and let us know what you're watching or what you want us to review. So today I'm riding solo today because my partner doesn't like to watch as much dramas as I do. So anyway, so this one, as you could tell in the title, is my top 10, all-time top 10 Chinese dramas um that from the list of what I've watched. Right? So top 10 Chinese dramas. Hopefully you have some of the same ones that I have on my list. They might run in different, fall in different places. But definitely my top 10. Our number 10. And this was a hard one because I have, maybe at the end of the video I'll talk about some of the other ones that made the list, that was in my list but didn't make my top 10. So this one's gonna be a little bit controversial, and my number 10 is Sunshine of My Life. So the reason why I chose Sunshine of My Life is because I really liked the dynamic of the characters. I liked the storyline. I liked the premise. I love the cat and mouse. I love the fact that she was so very different and outspoken, and I like that he liked that. But then he was super romantic, and he is pretty much I really like, I can't remember his name right now, so I apologize, but I really like his acting. He's really good, and then I like the romance scenes in those. Like, it was really touching. So that's why I picked as my number 10, Sunshine of My Life. So my number 9, and the reason why it's number 9, it would have been higher on my list, but the reason why it ended up at number 9 is because of the amount of episodes it had. So the number 9 on my list of top 10 C-dramas is the story of Yanxi Palace. And the reason, like I said, one of the reasons why it ended up at number 9 is because there's so many episodes, and I don't think a lot of people are going to sit through the episodes. But if you actually sit through the episodes, you would understand that this is a pretty good drama. You should definitely check it out. Maybe choose a weekend and like binge it for the weekend, but it's a really good drama. And you definitely enjoy it. But that's why it made my number 9, because of the amount of episodes that it had. And I didn't like the ending of like what happened with Shu Kai. So I was a little bit upset about that. So that's why I ended up in number 9. Number 8 is Falling Into Your Smile. I really like Falling Into Your Smile. This drama, I like the gaming aspect, and you'll notice on my list I have different genres, so you'll understand what kind of dramas I like. I have a little bit of gaming, a little bit of romance, like a little bit of action. But my number 8 is Falling Into Your Smile, and I really like the gaming aspect of it. Again, we have Shu Kai as the main lead, and I really liked, I just like gaming dramas. So those kind of dramas excite me. And you'll find it. I have a few on here. So my number 7 is High Venus. And the reason why High Venus is number 7 was because there's so many other I really loved High Venus. As you know, in my review, I gave it a really good review. I really loved it. It was a real breath of fresh air for 2023. And I definitely needed to put High Venus on my list, but it ended up at number 7 because there's so many other dramas that I really, really liked ahead of High Venus. But it definitely had to make my list. So if you haven't checked out High Venus yet, I suggest you go check it out because it's really sweet. It's really good. And the music, the score on High Venus is a really good. I have a few of those songs on my playlist. Yeah, so check out High Venus. Number 6 is a classic. If you've never seen it, I don't know what you were doing, but I think you need to go revisit it. But my number 6 is Accidentally in Love. And the reason why Accidentally is in Love is number 6 is because I love the playful aspect of it, even though it was like a high school drama. But I just loved the playfulness of it. I loved the cinematography. It was really good. It was just funny. A lot of funny things happened in it. It was so cute. And the main character, I really like her. I don't understand why they don't cast her in more dramas because her acting is really, really good to me. And I really, really like her as an actress. So my number 5 is Side Story of Fox Volant. Side Story of Fox Volant was amazing. The action scenes were amazing. The fight scenes were amazing. If you haven't seen it, I think you should check it out. If you definitely like classics like The Five Deadly Venom and all those other Chinese classics with those incredible fight scenes, you should definitely see Side Story of Fox Volant because those fight scenes were amazing in there. And the storyline was good too. I really appreciated the writing in that. Yeah, so it was really good. So you should definitely check out Story of the Fox Volant, and that was my number 5. My number 4 is King's Avatar. King's Avatar is another gaming movie. Yang Yang is in this one, and I really, really like gaming C-dramas. And they really, the Chinese dramas, one thing I can say that they have over the Korean dramas, sorry, one thing I can say over the Korean dramas is that the Chinese dramas really have the gaming aspect down packed. And I didn't even realize that the game that they played in this one is an actual game, or the game that they played in You Are My Glory is the real actual game that they play in China. And King Avatar and You Are My Glory is actually tied for the 4th place. I had to put this tied for the 4th place. It's also a Yang Yang movie. And I really loved You Are My Glory. I was a little bit torn between number 3 and number 2. Number 3 and number 4. Only because my number 3 is also a 2-4. So that's why I just made my number 4 King's Avatar as well as You Are My Glory, because of the actors in it. Yang Yang is in both of those, and they're both amazing movies. You should check them out. You Are My Glory was really nice, really sweet, really loving. Yeah, who doesn't love Yang Yang? Yeah, so my number 3 is Go-Go Squid 1 and 2. Mainly number 1. Number 2 just got a pass because it was part of the, it was part of the collection, so it got a pass. But number 1 was really my favorite, and I watched that, and I watched that actually before I watched King's Avatar, and I really love Go-Go Squids because I love gaming dramas. It's just something about the action that I like about them. And then the love story was really cute and loving, and it was sweet too. So that's why 1 and 2 made an appearance on my list. Number 2, it was up in the air. I really liked the girl from number 1 who he fell in love with, the older woman, and I wished that they had brought her back to play that character in number 2. Only because she was really, really pretty. I liked her acting. I just felt like it would have been more appropriate to bring her back. But it is what it is. But it did still make the list, number 3. Number 2 is a classic. You guys love it. I love it. And it is Meteor Garden. Meteor Garden is my number 2 for my list. You guys all know why Meteor Garden is my number 1. Dao Mingse, Didi, we all love him. Who doesn't love him? Didi, who doesn't love Didi? We love him. He was just breaking out in that role. He did a pretty good job nailing that role, and he's grown from there. He's been in a lot more dramas, and he's grown a lot. But who doesn't love Didi, right? So Media Garden and Shenzai. Media Garden made it on my list, and it's number 2. And drum roll, please. Number 1 on my list of top 10 C-dramas is none other than Love Like the Galaxy. I watched it again this weekend, and I understood why I love it so much. I swear to you, I think I watched this drama 5 times in totality, all 56 episodes of it. I'm going to do a review on it, but I am head over heels with Love Like the Galaxy. If you haven't seen it, I implore you to watch it. It's a costume piece. I like the fighting scenes, the love scenes was intense, the storyline, like it was a whole package for me. The ending, not so much. I'll talk about it in my review of it, but without a doubt, hands down, Love Like the Galaxy was my number 1 from all the C-dramas that I watched. Now, you can go down in the comments below and tell me what your number 1 is. It doesn't matter when it was made, 2022, 2023, 2021. It doesn't even matter if it was made in 1990. If that's your favorite, comment down below and let me know what was your favorite C-drama. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you want to check out more C-dramas. So I'm also going to throw in a few honorable mentions just so that you can get your feet wet, right? These are some dramas that were really good dramas that didn't make my list top 10, but I feel like if you're into C-dramas the way that this little black girl is, you might want to check these out. And it was really good. Some of them, they were really good. And I just feel like these are, you guys need to know about these. So the first honorable mention that didn't make my top 10 list, but you should still check out, is Ashes of Love. Ashes of Love is on Netflix. I know there was a lot of issues with tax money from the lead character, but I still feel all in all, sorry, it was a great movie. And I like the fact that they played both sides. He was good and he was evil. I like the dynamic of it. Ashes of Love was a really good watch for me. My number 2 honorable mention is Here to Heart. Here to Heart, again, is like Sunshine of My Life. The actor, I'm sorry, I'm really messing up these actors' names, and I know them. I just can't think of them right now. But it's the same lead in Here to Heart. The storyline was pretty good. I really love the character mix-up. I really love what they did with the first love story and then the second love story, and then the characters that were pining after the leads. I really liked Here to Heart, and it was a really emotional drama, but it was still good. It was still a good drama that you might want to check out. And then my third honorable mention is Eternal Love. But Eternal Love has 2 parts. It's really, really long, 2 parts. And the first one, I feel like that's the one that was really, really good to me. I really, really loved their love story. And I think that you should definitely check the first one out. The second one was still good too, but I kind of got bored with the second one and the storyline of the second one. So that's why it didn't make my honorable mentions, just the first one, the first part. So you should definitely check out Eternal Love. Another one of my honorable mentions, the 4th honorable mention, will be Who Rules the World. It's on Netflix. Who Rules the World is really good. I loved, Yang Yang was in this one again. I loved their back and forth. I loved, I don't know. It was just everything about it. The fighting scenes were really good. The drama scenes were really good. Like, it was a really good mix up in Who Rules the World. Another one of my honorable mentions I'm going to say is Love H2O, another Yang Yang one. That one was pretty good. Another honorable mention is To Fly With You. To Fly With You is about a skating, ice skating drama. It's an ice skating drama, and I love, for some reason, I don't know, I love movies about sports. I loved sports when I was younger. I used to watch the Olympics a lot. So definitely check out To Fly With You. Another one of my honorable mentions is Miss Crow with Mr. Lizard. That one was a really good one. That one was Alan Wren. So that one was really good. This one was kind of like my number 11. Number 11, but because I was only doing top 10, I just did the top 10. But my number 11 would have been Arsenal Military Academy. That was a great movie. It was so funny. Shukai was really good in that. He was so funny in that. So I really liked number 11. And my number 12, if I would have had a number 12, would definitely be Dating in the Kitchen. Dating in the Kitchen, I really like Dating in the Kitchen. When I initially saw it, I think the Dopan rating for Dating in the Kitchen was like a 7 point something. And I was just like, let me just watch this one. I like the trailer, and the trailer is what captivated me. So that's what made me watch it. And then when I watched it, I was just like, oh, I love it. The lead in this one is the same lead in Side Story of Fox Valmont. I can't remember his name. But he has a range, a little sort of a range, because he kind of plays a monotone character, but then in some areas, I think at Fox Valmont he showed a little bit of a range. But I really loved their dynamics, and I really loved the storyline in that one. And another honorable mention, which is my final honorable, no, I have two more. My last two honorable mentions would be My Little Happiness. My Little Happiness would be the High Venus. They're on the same level. My Little Happiness and then High Venus is on the same level. But My Little Happiness is about a doctor story, which I like doctor dramas as well. So I definitely check out My Little Happiness. It was really a nice little happy story. I liked it a lot. And my last honorable mention is Lighter and Princess. Lighter and Princess. Yeah. So that's my last honorable mention, Lighter and Princess. Lighter and Princess, it was a sort of a gaming, but not really. It was more programming, which I like programming dramas too. I just like the actors in this. And I just feel like, yeah, Arthur Chan was really good. The lead woman, she was really good as well. I don't know. I think she was better than Arthur Chan in the movie. But I still it still makes an honorable mention. So I will be doing my worst C-dramas, a video for my worst C-dramas next. And I hope you guys stay around to check that out. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe again. Let me know what made your top 10. Let me know if any of mine's made your top 10. Let me know if you watched any of the ones that I had mentioned, and let me know what you think about them. Comment down below and let me know if there's any videos that you want us to do a review on. But yeah, that wraps up my final thoughts about my top 10 C-dramas. And I love you guys. Always come back and visit us, and have a good one.